Hello, my dear students. My name is Himal Handu, and today I shall be with you for Class 11 English Core from the NCERT textbook Snapshots. This is part 1 of Chapter 3, Rangas Marriage, written by Masti Venkatesha Iyengar. Today, we shall discuss the following. Firstly, a little about the author himself. Secondly, the theme of the story. This shall be followed by a discussion on the main characters in the story. And finally, we shall wind up with the story in brief. So firstly, let's talk about the author himself. The author is Masti Venkatesha Iyengar, who is a well-known writer in the Kannada language. Kannada is spoken in Karnataka. Masti Venkatesh Iyengar was popularly referred to as Masti Kannadada Asti, which in Kannada means Masti is Kannada's treasure. He is Kannada's asset. He is most renowned for his short stories. He wrote under the pen name Srinivasa. And he was honored with the title Rajaseva Sakta by the then Maharaja of Mysore, Nallavadi Krishnaraja Vadiyar. Some more interesting things about the author is that he obtained a master's degree in English literature, but went on to write a lot in Kannada. He was a prolific writer, and he wrote more than 123 books in Kannada and 17 in English. And he wrote for over 70 years. He won the Jnanapith Award in the year 1983 for his novel Chikka Veera Rajendra about the king of Kodagu. He died at the age of 95. Okay, now let's go on to the theme of the story. The theme of the story, Ranga's marriage, is quite appropriate. It gives the readers a foretaste about the plot of the story to come. The chapter's plot is very simple. It's all about Ranga's marriage. Ranga, who is a boy, reluctant to marry. The narrator of the story vows to have him married. He makes a plan and successfully executes it with the help of Shastri. At the end, we see Ranga and Ratna happily married just because of the narrator's efforts. Hence, the title is aptly justified. We shall now speak about the main characters of the story, Ranga's marriage. There are 4 main characters in this story, and that's very easy to remember. First, Shyama, the narrator who lives in Hosahalli village. Secondly, Ranga, the son of the village accountant. Thirdly, Ratna, a girl of 11, Ramarao's niece. And lastly, we have Shastriji, a village astrologer. Now let me tell you the story in brief. Ranga's marriage is an interesting chapter in which the author and narrator narrate an episode from his life. In his village Hosahalli, which had unique features, there lived a boy named Ranga. He was the first boy who went to Bangalore to learn English. After his return, the entire village went to see him. The narrator also did the same. He found Ranga to be an agreeable boy, and he inquired of his marriage plans, to which Ranga expressed his views about marriages and preferences. So the narrator planned and pledged to get Ranga married. He knew a girl named Ratna. Ratna was just 11 years old. You all know that in those times, people got married at a very young age. And Ratna was 11 years old and an orphan living at Ramarao's house. He orchestrated a meeting between Ranga and Ratna. Ranga was mesmerized with Ratna, but did not accept it openly. She falsely told him that she was married, and listening to which Ranga became very disappointed and went back. The narrator now took Shastri, the village astrologer's help. He taught him what he would say to Ranga when he would bring him. He cautioned Shastri that the meeting must look natural and not like a planned one. When the narrator brought Ranga, Shastri acted his part very well. He told Ranga that he was sad on account of a girl whose name resembled something that was found in the sea. The name happened to be Ratna. Ranga confessed that he was in love with Ratna and wanted to be married to her. Their marriage was successfully arranged, and the narrator became the godfather of Ranga's son, Shyam. So, dear students, that is a story in brief. It's a very simple story, but yet very different. So, in the next session, that is part 2, we hope that you will get back to the session, but you will come a little more prepared and will read the lesson before coming in. And that's all for today. I hope you've understood what we are going to go through in the next session. Have a good day, students. Bye-bye.